Is Chelsea blue just
Sure.
a color? Or is it the feeling you get when you realize you are playing
Blue
the mighty
is-
Red Devil? Well, I have a Chelsea fan here to
Oh my
tell you
God.
all about it. He's a childhood friend and a brother. We grew up loving football together and doing all the mischief as kids growing up. If you've been watching the shows, you have heard me say Reggie, my brother, multiple times on the stream. Today, he is live in flesh. Thanks for doing this with me, bro. Welcome to United Public Square. Reggie, my brother, here in the flesh.
Thank you, JAH-jERRY. Thank you, JAH-jERRY. I'm always yours. You know, we've been like blood and soul. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
In Ghana, we say like Abafani form, like the cripple and the ground. I mean, the cripple never leaves the ground. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm always there for you, my brother.
Cool. Thanks for coming in. So tell me, Chelsea.
Sure.
How does it feel knowing that you're coming to experience the Old Trafford Thunder? Are you ready for the mesmerization indoctrination at Old Trafford on Wednesday?
There's nothing to fear at Old Trafford. And in Ghana, we have a town called Otafo. Okay, Otafo is a place that nobody really actually kind of fear to go. Unlike you going to Kumasi or like you coming to Accra or even coming to Labadi. Otafo is just Otafo. Everybody's like Otafo. So the name Otafo kind of reminisces with Old Trafford. So like a Chelsea fan, we ain't no shit yet about that Old Trafford. We're gonna beat them and demolish that Old Trafford.
I hear you. Now you're showing chest just because you won one game in this weekend. I know you won your game in this weekend, and United lost our game this weekend. So now you have the chest, and then you're making all sorts of noise. Is it?
Point of correction. I did not win one game. You lost almost like 1-3-3 was like a loss to the bone, right? How can you play and you are winning 2-0 and then all of a sudden you lose 3-3? Excuse me.
We did not lose. 3-3 is a draw. You played against City and you played 4-4 draw and then you celebrated like a World Cup. And now I've played 3-3 and I'm saying that we draw. You're telling me something otherwise. You cannot be flip-flopping today, sir.
So are you going to celebrate a draw that you were leading and a draw that they were leading and I draw with them? And excuse me, Galatasaray. Oh my God.
Okay,
my
talk
brother.
to me about Galatasaray.
I still love you. It's your choice. It's your choice of team to support. But I know between you and me.
Listen to me. We never lost that game. It was a draw over there in Galatasaray.
I didn't say you lost. I never said you lost.
Game. You just said we lost. And I'm saying this is a point of correction. We did not lose that game. So
fine, that's
not
fine.
say that we lost the game. We drew that game. You celebrated a draw, and then I'm not celebrating that draw. I'm just saying we drew. You celebrated a draw like you won the World Cup.
Point of correction. Chelsea fans never celebrated a draw with City. It was the likes of you, Arsenal, Tottenham.
No. I never celebrated that Chelsea draw. I heard a lot of people saying that Chelsea are heroes and men, and they were bigging Chelsea up like they won the game. And I said, listen, guys, you have to be consistent. Chelsea has only played one game, and it's just 1 point. And people are bigging them up as if they won a game. It was only 1 point at the end of the day. And then what happened? The next week, you suffered a humiliating 4-1 defeat at St. James's Park, right? So it's not like you are really big men and you are playing and you are, putting teams under the cosh and all that. That's not what happened. You played and that's a fair game. It's a 4-4 game, and that's what happened.
Man like Jerry, there's a point I need to let you understand.
All right.
We are not in the forefront of this league. We are not playing the Champions League. Okay. So therefore, we are just relaxing, training, and then giving our...
That's a very convenient excuse. I'm not even going to let you lay such a very low bar. Do not tell me that, right?
No, it's not a low bar.
Every game is as important.
Okay, I'm telling you. Yeah, I know that. Come on. Newcastle's game, man. Newcastle needed to leapfrog. They needed to leapfrog to your level, and then they beat you, and then they get over you. So we were like, okay, that's fine. We can just cope with it because at the end of the day, we are playing the top 4. Newcastle, Manchester. We'll beat them in the second round. So we're like, okay, fine. Let's go ahead. Beat us 5. We even suggested they beat us 7-0. But it's unfortunate they are not that good. I mean, we have to.
That's a very convenient way of explaining a loss. I've never had this. I've heard a lot of excuses from Chelsea fans, but this is a new one for me. So this is very
No, but
cute, bro.
this is a genuine
This is
Chelsea
this
fan.
is very cute, but
This is a genuine
I'm
Chelsea
not.
fan. Look, listen.
I'm not gonna fall for the okie doke. Like I tell my
Well, it's
streamers and the people, hey, do not fall for the okie doke. Chelsea is not as good as you think.
yeah.
They are building a team. I really respect Poch and all that, right? But they are just building a team. You
You
you cannot just draw against City or win one game and then pretend as if you are like you've arrived. Chelsea hasn't arrived. It's a building process for Chelsea, I believe, right now. So let's just take it easy.
yeah.
It's one game at a time. Do not celebrate as if you
Trust
won
me.
the World Cup when you play 4-4 draw and it was only 1 point. Fair enough. Do we have to agree to disagree on that
My
one?
brother. So like I said earlier, it's yeah. We need to agree to disagree after I played you on Wednesday. That is where you feel the heat. That I'm not here to win anything, but I'm here to bring down people like you, TT, and all those crap. You understand what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Okay,
What
I'm
I've done
hearing
over the
you.
20
I'm
years,
hearing you.
Manchester cannot do it.
I'm
I
hearing
want you
you.
to understand
Okay.
that fact. What Chelsea has done over the past 20 years, Manchester has not even equaled that state.
Are you
They've not
talking
even
about
gotten to that
Manchester
state.
City?
Manchester, excuse me, Eunice, Manchester United,
You are
Man
talking
U.
about Manchester City. I mean, we've won multiple Premier Leagues, and you are saying what Chelsea has done, Manchester hasn't done. Manchester is the brand,
You make man,
is a global brand. We've won multiple Premier Leagues. We've won multiple Champions League as well. We've won more titles than you. I didn't even want to go and do my research and bring out stats about titles we've won. Everybody knows that United has
no,
more
no,
titles than
no. You
Chelsea.
don't
So I'm not even going to have that debate. You made a point that Chelsea has won more trophies and accolades than Man United. That's what I wanted to
over
correct you
the 20
about.
over 20 years now. Over 20 years now.
You have to take a complete you have to take a team in the grand scheme of things. You cannot just cherry pick and say over 5 years or over 6 years I've won more. What is the totality of trophies that United has won versus what Chelsea has won? Everybody knows. This is not even a debate, bro. Like United won more trophies
That's where
than
that's
Chelsea.
that's
So that let that don't even go there,
that's
bro.
where Man United
I
fans.
Jimmy, like we say in our local parlance,
No,
right? I
that's where Man
because
United
this is not
that's where
this is this is not this is a
no, but
mismatch of
that's
trophies.
okay. So just allow me. That's where
All
Man
right.
United fans always get it wrong. See,
Okay.
you had one manager called Ferguson, which unfortunately
Okay.
had a time called Fergie time, and they were kind
Right.
of chipping in goals after the regular time to win games. Okay, now
Okay.
with the VAR, you guys are not getting it any longer, and you've not won the trophy, the English Premiership, for like more than a decade. And Chelsea, this is my Chelsea. Oh my God,
Right.
what is it? Chelsea has
Okay.
won it like 2, 3 times. All
Okay.
right. So it's not
Um,
about what you have in the past.
it
Jerry, are
no,
you telling me
it's
that?
you
Are you
build you
telling?
have if you are building a building, right?
Are
If
you
you are building a story building, you start from the foundation, and then you are not going to say, oh, this story building only the
exactly?
15th floor is the whole building. You have to take it in its entirety, right? And
Yeah.
so the complete the
Yeah.
current, the history, and then the future is what is commensurate of an entire football organization, and that's what you have to present. You cannot just cherry pick and say, oh, in the last 10 years I've won 2 Premier Leagues, therefore I've won more titles than
Hold it
United.
right
You
there.
haven't
Hold it
done
right
that.
there. No, hold it right
Okay.
there. Hold it right there. I like the concept of the scenario you set in. That when you putting up a building, is the foundation that matters. Now, you had one contractor called Ferguson who told us that he's built a foundation that is going to kind of build a better estate or real estate or whatever on it. But up till now, that foundation holds nothing. It took our Moreno, all right? It took our Moreno that we
Okay.
left, a contractor that we left, to come and bring
Okay.
you a cup. Do you understand? But before him, you brought the likes of who. Excuse my words.
We
Who.
brought in the we. I
Now
know
he's
that
doing.
I have to concede that point to you. After post Ferguson, the organization called Manchester United hasn't really done well. Even in the recruitment
So then,
section, we've blown away like billions of dollars. That I can concede,
so
right? I know
okay.
that
So then,
David Moyes came, he couldn't do it, and then we brought in Mourinho. He gave us the Europa Cup,
no.
and then
Before
we
Moreno,
still couldn't do it. No, no.
before Mourinho. Before Mourinho, you
We
brought
got
in
Van
some.
Gaal. Van Gaal came. Van
Thank
Gaal
you.
came. He got the FA Cup, and then he still couldn't. No one
So you
can really
celebrate
match
FA Cup.
Ferguson. What's that?
No, so you celebrate FA Cup.
No, I'm just saying it's a package, right? You cannot exclude
No, I
anything.
need to, my brother. You need to understand this. FA Cup means
Okay.
for Arsenal. That cup is not a cup. It's
It
for
doesn't matter.
Arsenal. FA for Arsenal.
Arsenal
Don't
has
forget
won
it.
it the most, right? And then United is the second
Yeah, we
most
know. So it's
with
for
12,
Arsenal.
12 FA Cups. But I'm just saying to you that Van Gaal was there. He couldn't do it. We were just going through the coaches that hasn't been able to make it through United, right? So we had Moyes, we had Van Gaal. He couldn't do it
Yeah.
still. And then we had Mourinho. Mourinho couldn't do it still. And then we got Ole, and then he couldn't do it still.
No,
And
he
then we
did.
got
He
Ralph
did. Excuse
Ragnick.
me. Excuse me. Mourinho, excuse me. Mourinho brought you a
Okay.
cup that you never won before.
Yeah. But
All
he
right.
still couldn't deliver. He got fired at the end of the day.
It's no,
right?
you skip it. You no,
No,
so
I
but forget
mentioned
whether he was
Mourinho. I
fired
said
or not.
Mourinho gave
Coaches
us
are
the Europa Cup.
no. You
We
didn't
won the
say that.
Europa
Why are
League
you
with
skipping
Mourinho.
it when it has to do with
No, we won the
thank you.
Europa League with
A
Mourinho.
Chelsea
I'm
coach.
not gonna deny that fact. We won the Europa
But
League
that's a
with
Chelsea
Mourinho.
coach that you hated.
It doesn't matter, like
But
if
that's
you have a coach.
Chelsea coach.
Mourinho is not originally a Chelsea coach. He's coached in
No, he
Portugal
has
and elsewhere before he came to Chelsea. Okay,
yeah,
but
but
he won
in
a
his
lot of
life,
trophies in
in his
in
life as a
Chelsea,
coach,
right? He never even
I
won the
agree.
Champions League with
I
Chelsea,
agree.
so
But
I'm
in
not
his
gonna
life,
call him a Chelsea coach. He never won the
yeah,
Champions
we
League
don't
with
even need him
Chelsea.
to win the Champions.
Oh, so you don't need him to win
We
the
don't need him
Champions.
to win
You
the
don't
Champions
need him
League with
to
us.
win. You only
No,
make
no, no, no.
arguments of convenience, bro. Nah. I'm not gonna have this.
No, we don't need him.
He's not won the
No,
Champions League
listen.
with Chelsea.
Can you hear me out? Can you hear me out?
Okay, I'm listening. All right, go ahead.
You know Di Matteo. You know Di Matteo.
Yeah, I know. Is it Roberto Di Matteo?
He's not a coach. He's not a coach. He was our former player.
Okay.
And he won the Champions League for us for the first time.
Okay. What Mourinho couldn't do,
You know?
Di Matteo did.
No, forget Mourinho. You know Tuchel.
I'm not gonna forget Mourinho. Nah, you're just trying to move the goalpost. Don't be shifting.
No.
Just stay
I'll
on
never
topic.
shift the
You're just
goalpost.
telling me Mourinho
You
is
know
the
me.
legend of Chelsea, and I'm just telling you
Yeah,
back,
he is.
that
Yeah, he
Mourinho
is.
hasn't
But
even
then,
won
at
the
the point-
Champions League with Chelsea. How do you tell me he's the legend? Mourinho
Are
never
you
won the
saying
Champions
all
League
the-
with Chelsea. If you tell me Ferguson is the legend of United, I know I can say, whoa, Premier League, 20 Premier League, I can say 12 FA Cups, I can say I can say 2 Champions League. This is a real legend. But you're telling me about someone who's never won Champions League in Chelsea, and you're telling me he's a legend. Bro, I'm not going to concede to that.
Ferguson won something for you in England with assistance of referees and extra time. So we agree.
But he won the Champions League twice. That's not assistance of referees. He won the Champions League twice, bro. So how about that?
The same referees over there. The same referees over there who could allow,
bro.
Who could no, it's the same referees over there. Listen to me. You see, for a long time, Chelsea has been cheated. Okay, we played a quarterfinal with Barcelona.
Todd Bowley just admitted to cheating, and you are saying Chelsea has been cheated. You are the cheats, bro. You're under investigation right now. You are the real cheat. Okay. So don't say Chelsea has been cheated. Chelsea
are the cheats. Right
Even
now,
Todd Bowley,
you want to jump the bar right now.
He said that Todd Bowley has admitted that, bro, this looks like real trouble here. I mean, our books are not looking good. I know you are in banking and finance, so you know if someone is cooking the books, you are aware about it, bro. And Todd Bowley was like, yo, this book doesn't look straight to me, innit? So so you are under investigation as cheats, allegedly.
Fine.
I'm not gonna call you cheats until it has been confirmed.
No, thank you for using the word allegedly.
You are cheats.
Because
allegedly.
I was coming to the fact that why are you not saying it allegedly? Because I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I stepped back and I corrected myself and I said allegedly you are cheats. But the document that was leaked, even the document had Todd Bowley, kind of intimating that this doesn't look right in that email that got leaked, right? So he's on record. He's on record by stating that, yo, we have a problem here. So in the court of competent jurisdiction, this is strong evidence. Okay.
Slow down.
All right, bro.
Slow down.
Let me stop.
You know the issue with You know the issues we have between Americans and Russians, right?
From English Premier League is not Americans. English Premier League is not Americans.
English Premier League is
English
the
Premier
worst.
League is the bridge.
Listen, the FA is the most corrupt. The English Premiership, the FA in England is the most corrupt in the world.
Nah,
Well, we don't think about that. This is Chelsea. Look, we don't. Hey, we are not here to talk about that. We don't think about that. Look, they can do whatever they want to do. Bring referees that are there to cheat Chelsea,
no,
and yet
but
we win.
know, like, look, Everton has been deducted 10 points because this is financial fair play that we are talking about right now. So if you bring in politics and you bring in all the other stuff, it's not going to.
I'm not here to talk about financial. I am not here to talk about financial malfeasance. They use that.
That's financial fair play. You got, you got caught.
What are you talking about?
With your hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, but they suspended us. All right, 2 years back, and we won the Champions League after that.
Right, but I'm saying
that new evidence saying that we never learned.
New evidence is coming up because of the leaked documentation.
New evidence? We are talking about. My brother, we are talking about an evidence brought by an American bully.
No, but
American bully who want to bring down the Russian empire in Chelsea.
Oh man!
Fine, we agree. He's trying to build something.
Bully just leaked this documentation. Bully is a new owner of Chelsea.
No. That document has not been certified. That is the truth of what he said. He just wants to bring that Russian down. An investigation. You know what?
That's why I said allegedly. I'm not going to stick out my neck and say it's wrong.
Let's wait. So let's wait.
Yeah,
we are not like
I'm patient.
Let's wait for that and whatever.
I know that the wheels of justice grinds really slowly. So let's wait. I'm going to wait for that.
So that Chelsea will go down.
I'm going to wait also. I'm also going to wait for City. Right? City has been charged 115 charges.
We know.
So let's just wait for City to see what's going to happen.
What I'm saying is, look, this City issue has been back like 3-4 years back. But because it's City, I mean, they are paying to the FA. There's corrupt FA. So they are not dealing with them. Everton don't have money to pay for them. So they've kind of sanctioned Everton. You and I know they can't sanction Chelsea because you and I know they can't sanction. Look, Manchester had an issue, but because Ferguson was there, they quitted. They quitted and discharged the issue.
Now you are going into the realm of conspiracies and speculation. We have to work with the evidence.
Which one is conspiracy and which one is?
We have to work with evidence. You are just telling me that Ferguson was paying up the FA and all that. I mean, we don't have evidence of any, underhand.
Are you saying you are not aware of this?
Ferguson.
Are you saying you are not aware of this? That Ferguson was paying referees to give him extra time.
There's no malfeasance between Ferguson and the FA. That I'm not aware of that. So
are you saying you are not aware? JAH-jERRY, are you saying you are not aware that Ferguson was paying referees to give him extra time to win games?
This is wild, bro. Now you are just. Do you have evidence?
Yeah, I do. Yesterday's match was Yesterday's match was a clear evidence.
Like hearsay stuff, like everybody knows. Oh yeah, Ferguson. He's always Fergie time. He's always talking to the refs. He's giving the refs his favorites. Refs favorite Ferguson. Blah blah blah. That's like street talk because there's no evidence to back it up. Bro.
Would you agree with me that Ferguson was never shown even a yellow card by any English referee for interrupting with their play? He was never, ever.
The rules have changed now. Now the rules
have changed. No, I don't agree to that.
You don't have to go back in the past. And,
my brother.
And try to dig up Ferguson.
You see? You see? It is only when you accept the fact that you had a corrupt manager in Ferguson.
We never had it. I'm not going to concede to having a corrupt manager. He wasn't a corrupt manager.
I know you're not. I'm not expecting you to do that anyway.
If you bring forth the evidence, I can probably review and then we can have No,
I'm not. But you did not bring any evidence about bully. You did not bring any evidence about bully.
I know you have read that email. You told me that email cannot be verified, and I said fine. That's why it is alleged.
I can type an email.
Bro, that's why it's under investigation.
So I can type an email to you right now.
It is under investigation.
Let's forget that.
It's it's under investigation.
Fine.
Once the investigation is complete and they have their report, then we can obviously delve into the merits of the report. Right now, there is
It will
you
never
can
get completed.
you
It will never
just
get
came
completed because
swinging wild, accusing Ferguson of being corrupt and in bed with the FA and all that, bro.
but he is.
That's
Okay,
not true. But anyway,
okay. So if that is not
nah,
okay,
it's
so
all
bro,
good.
listen to me. Just one bit.
Talk to me.
So if that is not the case,
Yeah.
why is it that you don't want the league after he left?
Because we don't have good players. End of. Like,
Oh,
if you
do
do
you
the eye
think you were
test,
having good players?
we are not playing well.
Were you having better players than Bayern Munich when you won the Champions
We
League
won the Ballon
with them?
d'Or. We won Ballon d'Or
Were you
under
having better
Ferguson.
players?
We won
Having
Ballon
better
d'Or
players?
under
Were you having
Ferguson.
better
So
players?
I mean, obviously,
Excuse
it's
me,
not about.
listen. Yeah, so because Ferguson is corrupt and he was
You watch
paying.
the eye
Were you
test.
having
Watch the
better
game.
players?
Have you watched the
Were
game?
you
Go
having
back and
better
watch the
players?
92 final.
Were you having better players? Were you having better players when you went against Chelsea in the Champions League? When
What
Drogba
happened,
had to be given red card, that was not necessary.
bro? That right now you are re-legislating something that has already passed.
I have pain. I have so much pain
Nah,
here. Yeah. Because Ferguson,
nah.
I know, is corrupt.
At the
Because
end of the day, you didn't win that game. That's what you have to understand. You never won that
no,
game.
we would have
You
won
didn't
if
win that
Drogba
game.
had not been given a red card. He
If
would have played that
look,
penalty.
if ifs were horses, beggars will
Excuse
ride.
me.
Okay, if
Yeah,
buts and
I know,
whatnots and maybes.
but in this case, Drogba did nothing wrong. He just confronted the referee and he was given a card.
How come?
Why is this done?
It's
Look at
laughable.
your
How
match
come
yesterday. I
someone
was
did
like,
nothing wrong and then he gets a red card? You just get a red card for doing
okay,
nothing wrong. That's
okay,
that's it.
JAH-jERRY.
Nah.
Yesterday's match, Bruno should have not, extended to the full time because he did a silly thing that John Terry did in the Champions League and he was given a red card. Do you agree with
Listen,
me? He's even worse.
Nah.
What he did was worse. Agree. And then we move on from there.
Okay,
It's a
I
precedent. I'm
agree
using
just
John Terry's phone.
for the sake to make you happy. I'll just agree.
No. Agree and accept that you people buy referees. Chelsea don't buy referees. You people
For that,
buy
I'm
referees.
not going to agree because I'm not aware of
Oh yeah,
any
you do.
transactions or underhand
And that's
dealings.
why you're not winning.
Referee.
Why you not winning laurels until Mourinho came? Because
We are not good enough. That's what I just told you. All Manchester United fans honestly know that we are not good enough. For the past 10 years, we've been shambolic. That's just what it is. We haven't really played well in the very last 10 years. So I'm not going to say because we are not paying referees and whatnot, we are not doing well. It's just a fact. It's just a fact that we haven't played well in the last decade. So that's exactly what has been happening. This is all revisionist history, bro. Like this is all revisionist history. So I'm gonna take a chill pill and say first of all, I'm not going to agree. I'm not going to consider the fact that we have been involved in any financial malfeasance and corruption. I'm not going to until hard evidence is presented. I'm not going to accept to that fact. So that's my stance right now. Now back to Wednesday. Okay, I'm going to ask you that.
Yeah.
Are you happy? Are you happy with with the performance of Pochettino so far?
I would say he's a new coach. Therefore, I'm speaking for myself. Not
Okay.
for all Chelsea fans. A lot of a lot of a lot of the fans don't have patience for because with Chelsea winning is our aim. Chelsea winning is our aim. Yeah. So for me, I would say that he's doing a yeoman's job, and we just need to give him time because we have players that don't have that cohesiveness. They don't gel now. Okay. But at certain times when the players, in football, sometimes the coach will give you the directives to do this, do this. But as a
Right.
footballer, that I have been before. Honestly, like I was saying, personally I'm okay with him, and we need to give him time. And I believe that he's doing well. I mean, he's doing well. We just need to give him time. And like they say, time is a winner. Okay, so we'll get there. After beating Manchester, everybody will see that we are there.
That is quite funny. You are saying after beating Manchester, right? Because in the last 5 games we've played together, you haven't won any of those 5 games. Okay, Manchester United has won only one of that game. Mostly those games have ended in draws. All the games have been draws, except the one that we won 4-1 last season. So, if
Excuse me.
history is a good indicator,
Are you? Excuse me. Are you referring to your last 5 games with Chelsea?
yes, last Premier League games with Chelsea, last 5 Premier League games with Chelsea, Manchester United
But
had won one of the games. All of them has resulted in draws.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
if that is an indication
But
or the trend, if that's trending, or if you're trying to analyze the game and being objective, you can't just come in here and say you are going to win, because the past performances is an indication of current and present. Okay, you haven't won in one game in
okay.
the last 5 meetings,
So
and you are sat here
so
telling me
JAH-jERRY,
you are going to win.
JAH-jERRY, you brought in objectivity here. So
No,
I want
for
to be
this
very
very
objective.
point.
Excuse
Okay.
me. Okay, so allow me. The objective moment is when I have to win against you against the cup. Last 5 years, it's been draw. You won some 4-1 at the beginning of the season.
No, we
At the
won
beginning
we
of the
won
season.
4-1 to go to Champions League last season. Don't pretend you've forgotten. It's
Which
just like a
which
couple
champions
of months ago.
which Champions League?
We won we won a game
You won
against you to
4-1. Excuse me. Check your
be
record.
able
You
to
won
make top
4-1
four.
at the
That's what I'm saying. We made top
no,
four. We
no,
won
no, no,
against you to
no,
make
no.
top four.
You won 4-1 at the beginning of the season. You did not win 4-1 at the end of the season to get into Champions League. I
How
beat
much?
you 1-0 to I beat you 1-0 to get into is it an FA Cup final or something like that?
No.
Look,
Hold on,
I
hold
don't
on.
listen, check. I don't beat you when it's not important. I beat you when it's very important. Now, our game
Nah, nah,
against
nah,
you,
nah. Listen. Look here. In the last game,
tell me.
the very last game we played on May 25th, I'm telling you, I told you that we won that game to make top four. We were in a position to win.
Oh, really?
Like we were in a top four battle with Liverpool, remember? And everyone was like, yeah, Liverpool is going to win all their games. United is going to lose against Chelsea. And then we are not going to make it to Champions League. And then we beat you 4-1 in that game, May 25th. I have it here right now. Thursday, May 25th. We beat you
Oh, yeah.
4-1 to make it to top four. And
I
then
remember that
Liverpool
game.
wasn't able to overtake us. So that's what happened. So
Yeah.
now you have
That
to
match.
you have to know that we have won one game out of the last 5. Oh, now you are bringing in reinforcement. You need help now to in this debate. So you bring
No,
in double people. You try to
this my
tag team against me. You bring in more
this
reinforcements because you know that Chelsea's
this
position
my
cannot hold.
no.
But it's
No,
all good. It's all
accept
good.
this.
I'm
This
here
my
for
Chelsea
you.
lover. No,
I can see
this
that,
my
and I
Chelsea
know that
lover.
you need
Okay,
all the
this my
support you
Chelsea
can
lover.
get because your arguments cannot stand on its
No,
two
it's a
feet.
Chelsea gem.
You never
It's
won
unfortunate
one
that
game out of the last 5 we've played against you, and you are sat here telling me that you are going to win the next game. In the last 5, you haven't won. Okay, so if that's a good prediction, I'm
really.
gonna say, yo, you can't win the next game. It's in the odds are in the favor of United. I know that both United and
Excuse me.
Chelsea are
Let me
not
clean.
really playing well. We are not
Excuse me.
having
Let
a
me
good
clean. Let me
season so
clean
far,
my
both United and
let me
Chelsea.
clean my spectacle to listen. Let me clean my spectacle to listen to you again, okay, and watch you say whatever you are saying now and again.
Okay, I'm telling you. I'm telling you that in the last 5
Mm-hmm,
meetings against Chelsea versus United in the Premier League,
mm-hmm,
United has
mm-hmm.
won 1, and
And
all the remaining 4
and
has been draws. Okay, and in this
uh-huh,
current
I'm
season,
listening.
in the form guide, you have won 2 games, you've lost 2 games, and you've drawn 1. United has won 3 games and then lost 2 in this current season. Okay, so in the form guide, we have won 1 more games than you in this current season, and in the entirety
But
of the
there's
last
no
5 meetings.
hold it. But you can't compare
Okay,
Chelsea to Man United because Man United,
I'm
as
not doing
it
a
is now,
comparison. I'm
claim
just
they built.
doing a form guide.
No,
I'm
no, no,
doing a
no.
form
I am
guide
okay. I
analysis.
am. Okay, I
Okay.
am. Now you claim you've built your team. You have 10 hack or 10
I just
lost
told you
or 10
that
won.
for the past 10 years we haven't done well. Our team is in shambles. That I know.
But
We
you're in
haven't built at
shambles
all.
and you think Chelsea was favoring you to win certain matches and you think it's okay for you.
No. Look at you. How can Chelsea? We are winning against you to qualify for Champions League. Okay,
And what are you doing in the
that's what
Champions
was
League?
at stake last season.
You just went to the Champions League to disgrace yourself. Chelsea knew. Listen, Chelsea knew that. Listen, we have a very rival issue with you guys, right? Okay,
Okay.
so we needed someone to go to Champions League to go and disgrace himself. Do you understand? So we said, okay, let's give them the chance. Let them
Okay.
let them beat us and let them go and let's see what they can do. And that's exactly what you are doing.
No, you
So
never
so
even
so
qualified for
symbolic.
Europe. So listen, I know we are not doing
I don't
well.
need to qualify.
We are
When I
going to
know you are
turn the
going, I don't
corner.
need to qualify.
Most United
When?
fans know that we are having a challenging season. That I can concede, and we are working towards it.
So my
We are going
brother,
to
are
fix
you
it.
are you going to beat Bayern Munich?
Yes, we'll beat Bayern Munich. We are playing at Old Trafford, so we are going to beat them.
All right. Hold
And
on.
you can,
Laugh. See?
if you are
Laugh,
being
laugh.
honest, you can see that most of our games, right?
Say, say,
Now you are taking a piss,
hello, say, oh,
bro.
no.
Now you
Are
are
you going to
taking a
win
piss.
against Bayern Munich?
Yeah, we are going to win against Bayern Munich at home. That I can assure you.
I'm
And
here.
then
I'm
it's
here.
going to be Galatasaray and Copenhagen gigging it out, and then we can figure out if the permutations and the gods of Champions League is on our side. Then we'll see what happens. But we are going to win our
You
game
know,
against
you know, Jerry,
against
yeah,
Bayern
Jerry,
Munich.
yeah,
That I
Jerry,
know.
yeah,
But
Jerry. I
that's
know, but it's
right.
been a while that you've been to Ghana. But I don't know how you are still thinking like a Ghanaian sports journalist. You couldn't beat Galatasaray to qualify, and now you are thinking of Copenhagen playing.
Nah. Listen. But in all those games, we did well. Even in the Bayern Munich game, we did very well until Onana gave that ball away. We played the first half
I
of
wish.
Bayern Munich.
But
We
listen,
did
I wish I
extremely
could give
well.
you. Listen. You are my brother. I wish I could give you a high five. You know, one day we were watching some match way back. You, me, and Mark at Mark's place, Ghana against Nigeria, and yeah, you were like, "Oh God, I know I support you. I've been faithful to you. You are a Ghanaian. Please show to me that you are a Ghanaian." Eventually, Nigeria won. You remember that day? You remember?
So what is the moral of this story? What point are you trying to make?
Ah,
Tell me.
football is simple logic. You played
Okay.
Galatasaray. You couldn't beat Galatasaray.
Okay.
You're going to play Bayern Munich, and you are telling me that you do your best. And then why are you equating Galatasaray into the whole scenario? That okay, you do your best against.
If Galatasaray draws against Copenhagen, we can, and then we win against Bayern Munich. That's our way into this next round.
JAH-jERRY, forget
I'm
about
listening.
you, Galatasaray and Copenhagen. Think about you and Bayern Munich. Chelsea don't do
Okay,
this.
okay, all right. You two forget about
No.
Bayern
We don't
Munich
do
and
this.
concentrate on Wednesday. Talk to me about Wednesday now, okay?
Oh, but Wednesday is a
Now,
done deal. Wednesday is a done deal. It's a matter of giving you telling me the number of goals you want to take.
no. So listen, I know that both now
You know,
on the real, like you have to let's get serious now. We know that both teams haven't done well this season. That we can all both
no,
agree,
don't say
even
that.
though
No, don't say that.
no.
One team,
Look at the league table. I
no,
mean, you can't tell me you are doing well when you are number 10.
I don't
You
care
have to
about
be
the league table.
objective, bro. Like, look at the league
I know
table.
one team is playing Champions
Both
League
teams
and is
haven't been.
disgracing himself. Is disgracing himself in Europe.
No, I'm not talking about Europe
Team
now.
is
I'm talking
building and
about
trying to
Premier League.
build and get
I'm
better.
talking about the
But our
Premier League.
better or getting
Can
better will
can
not
we
be
both
against
concede
Manchester.
that both teams are not
And
performing to
excuse me,
their best in the Premier League?
do you
Can we
think you
just
can
agree
stand?
to
Do you
that
think you can
point?
stand the might of Chelsea, who has played? Which
The
point?
match is just a couple of days away, but I'm just saying, based on the facts, based on the league table, can we
Don't say
agree?
that. Don't be scared.
Can we
Don't be
agree
scared. Don't be
that
scared.
both teams
Don't be
are
scared.
not
It's just
performing to their
don't be
best?
scared, my brother.
No,
I'm
just answer
saying
the
don't be
simple
scared.
question.
It's just a couple of
Just
hours.
answer the simple question.
It's
Can
not
you
days. No,
agree that both teams are okay? So
timid.
listen, simple question. Hold on.
Wait, allow me.
Hold on.
Okay. So you hold
Davis,
on.
hold on.
You hold
Hold on.
You hold on. Okay, you hold on. So my
Okay.
point is, it's not a couple of days. When you say days, you think there are more days. It's just a couple of hours.
Yeah, that's
3 days
fine.
is just a couple of hours.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so why are you
agree.
saying
But I'm
days? Why are
just
you scared?
saying,
Are you running away?
I'm asking you now. Can we agree that both teams there's more room for improvement for both teams in this current league season? Do you agree to
I will
that
not
fact?
agree
There's
for
more room
Chelsea.
for
Chelsea is
improvement.
improving always.
Both teams can do better.
No, I
Do you
don't.
agree?
I agree. Well, I don't know about I don't know about Manchester, but I know
Both
that
teams
Chelsea
can
is
do
doing
better.
better
There's always room for
based on what I
improvement.
saw today.
There's always room for improvement. The ceiling,
Yes,
it's a high ceiling. You are number
but there's a
10.
yardstick.
You are
Yeah,
number
but there's
10
a
on the
yardstick.
league table.
But there's a
Bro,
yardstick
just
to
be
judge
realistic.
that.
Don't live in an alternate
Forget about that.
reality. You are number 10.
Oh, all that you are saying is just jargon. But
No, I'm
Brighton
saying
is
facts.
ahead of
I'm
us.
just
We
saying
just beat them.
factually, you are number 10 on the table. Factually. Okay? So,
Yes,
I mean, there's
and I'm
more
telling
room
you,
for
I don't look
improvement.
at that fact that you are talking
You
about.
have to look because at the end of
Look,
the day, even
with
if you
me,
close your eyes and you don't make Champions League, you are out. It's all about top 4. And you are nowhere
look
near
at me.
top 4 right now.
Look at me.
That's
I've
what I'm
taken.
just saying.
I am beating you. I am going to beat Manchester. Rise up.
No,
Beat any
hold
other
on,
team
hold
that
on.
come
Don't
after
come to
you
the
to
predictions.
get to top 4.
Predictions will be the last segment of the show.
It's not
Don't jump
prediction.
ahead. I'm just
No, but
don't predict now. I'm just saying that you have I'm just telling you that you have to agree to the fact that both teams need to do better. That's all I'm saying. You are number 10 on the league table right
So
now.
are you forcing
So
it?
when we look
So are you?
factually, United is doing better on the table than Chelsea. But I know that Chelsea has played some beautiful football. I can agree. I don't know why you cannot agree to simple facts. I know that Chelsea is playing some good football
No,
some of the time,
nah,
right? But they are not
stop.
consistent. That's why
Stop.
you are 10 on the table. United hasn't really played good football
Okay.
at all this season. The only very good game we played was against Everton, where we won that game, right? That's the only game I mentioned that we have played well.
You call
But
that a good game?
yeah, it was a very good game. I know that honestly, that was one
No,
of our best
how?
performances in the Premier League.
Oh,
Our game against
JAH-jERRY,
Everton is one of the
then
best games we've played so far.
brother, my brother, listen to me. You played a team, okay? Bena Twalecho, actually in Nyanyoncho.
It doesn't matter. They won. Everton won their game this weekend. So it's not about being natural, bro.
No,
Just be
they
factual.
won
Just be
after.
factual and listen to.
No, I'm being
You just
factual.
have to look
Why
at
is
the
it? Why?
facts. We went to the toughest and it wasn't going to be easy. They came with a siege
No, my
mentality,
brother.
but Garnacho silenced them. Garnacho silenced them.
Ideally,
That's what happened. They never knew.
ideally,
Nobody really knew that Garnacho was
ideally,
going to pull that stunner. And then it happened in the 3rd minute. And then the whole stadium went quiet. And that's how we regained our confidence and built from there. The whole world was talking about it.
You think so?
The whole world was talking about it.
Which whole
The
world?
whole world.
I never made a comment about that.
All the media houses on
I
fire.
never made a comment about it.
This goal.
I never made a comment about it.
Yeah, because out of
I
jealousy,
never made a comment about it. So don't say the whole world. Say
If
the
Michael
whole
Jackson
Manchester
scores a
world.
scissor kick and it's pretty, if Michael Jackson scores a scissor kick and it's pretty, I'm gonna hit you up and say, bro, that goal that Michael Jackson
But Michael
scored.
Jackson is dead. So why are you calling Michael Jackson? We have Nicolas Jackson.
You're a striker, Michael.
And you're calling him Michael Jackson.
You're Michael Jackson. You're Michael Jackson of football. If he's bro, if Michael Jackson scores a goal and it's so pretty, I'm gonna text you and say, "Whoa, bro, that goal is a big." Okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm not. I have to just be objective and face the fact, right? If something is good, you just have to say it. I can be in your hair for JAH. So, bro, I mean, Michael Jackson scores this goal. I'm gonna hit you up and say, "Yo, Michael Jackson go Charlie out of this world." That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna try to bring him down and do all that kind of shenanigans, right? So just take a chill pill and just do the honorable thing and admit it that goal was out of this world. You dig? I know that you are in a haste to make a prediction that Chelsea wins and all that, but before we get into the predictions, I just want to ask you that where do you see the key battles in this game? Is it gonna be like the one who wins the midfield battle wins the game, or you think it's going to be like an individual performance, like a world-class Garnacho goal that wins the game? How do you think tactically both teams shapes up?
It's just going to be like your game yesterday. I mean, the midfield, the one who runs the show in the midfield wins the game. So
right.
Chelsea has a better midfield than
yeah, definitely. And, Chelsea has a very good midfield. 10 times better.
I don't see how your team is going to outplay Chelsea. Maybe you get a referee that will give you some unnecessary fouls and stuff, but I don't see Manchester winning on Wednesday.
Yeah, the key midfield battles, I know, honestly, Chelsea has loads of better midfield players than United right now. We don't even have Casemiro, and Also, we have a young kid, Kobe Mainu. I don't even know if Ghanaians are going to Ghana FA is going to convince his parents to play for Black Stars. Kobe Mainu, who is the new sensation. Like he's only played 2 games, 2.5 games. So I'm not gonna go out on a limb and say he's world class. He needs to do this consistently. But that's the only hope I have in this game. And then probably
You know,
who else? Maybe
Kobe
Amrabat.
Menu was not born in England.
So you do not want Kobe Mainu to play for Ghana?
No.
You want him to play for England instead? Because I know Gareth Southgate was preventing him from contacting the Ghana FA and all that.
If he get a chance, he should play for England.
Oh, really? I thought he would. Wow. Yeah, you are the first one saying he shouldn't play for Ghana. I've heard many Ghana boys tell me that Kobe Mainu should play for Ghana Black Star.
If I were Kobe Menu's father, I'll never accept and agree for him to play for Ghana.
Yeah, I think but I have a different view. I think he would really do well for Ghana. I think if he starts playing in the next 2 years for Ghana, he'll do well. Like he can play like 10 years of
To achieve
quality
what? What is he
soccer.
going to achieve? What is he going to
Yeah,
achieve when he plays for Ghana?
it's not about achievement. Sometimes you have to serve your country, right? It's not.
No,
He's
it's
not
not
gonna
about saving your
honestly
country.
win the
Sometimes
World Cup or something. But there's honor in serving your country. If he so
yes,
chooses,
but
I'm gonna back him.
you serve a country that respects you, right? Can you imagine? Anytime this girl wears red, she
Yeah,
misbehaves.
yeah. That's that's a fact. That's a sure sign that Manchester United true and true, and we are going to win on
Oh,
Wednesday.
you think
That's a
so?
sign.
Now, do you love Manchester or Chelsea? Which team do you like?
Manchester, right? Say
Show me
Manchester.
the team you like. Which team do you like?
Say Manchester.
Kiss it.
No, don't do it.
I'm sorry,
Oh boy. Yeah,
Charlie.
now
So
you need
let's
more
continue with the
reinforcement.
questions.
It's fine. It's fine. Once
Oh,
she becomes
but to
objective,
me,
she can make her own choices, and then
choice,
she'll
yes. But
switch
to
to
me,
United.
you have a young chap in Ganacho who with time will blossom like Menu.
Right.
But playing for Manchester will be a problem until you change some elements in your team.
Yeah, definitely. Our team needs a
Um,
good reorg and all that. I know Jim Ratcliffe has been
overhauling. Yeah.
allegedly buying the team. So from January, we'll see what happens. I'm not going to believe it until
Yeah.
Manchester officially releases a press statement that transition and 25 acquisition is done.
Even that.
So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So
But for
if
Chelsea, you look at guys like Casado, you look at
yeah,
Fernando, you look at
Modric,
guys like Modric. Yeah, I don't know
right,
why they are not playing Modric often, but anytime he comes, he proves its worth. I'm looking at
right.
is it what was it the British word? Is it
Palmer.
Gallagher?
Oh, Gallagher. He got a red card today, but
Palmer
he's not
is
going to play on
exceptional.
Wednesday. Palmer plays, but Gallagher is not
Oh, that's
going
a
to
good
play on Wednesday.
Yeah, sure, but it's a good sign for us to bring in the Lavia. Lavia can play in. We have other young guys who can play better than your team. I mean, they can hold the fort. Okay.
Okay.
And I am hoping and believing that Jackson, that you call Michael Jackson, will come up
Michael Jackson.
and show you guys something. Yeah, he'll come and
Okay.
dance on the dancing floor on the field to show you some good apps. But that
Okay.
notwithstanding, Manchester should not be overlooked, okay? Because you guys have quality in terms of guys like Bruno Fernandes, who sometimes overreacts on the field, okay?
Right.
And a player, this one player that I respect a lot is Rashford. But sometimes complacency sets in, and then he gets wayward. Okay.
Right.
Aside that, you
Rashford
have
hasn't really
guys
done
like
well this season. It's been tough for him this season. Rashford hasn't really played well. I don't think
it's
he's
all
going
about
to
the
start
complacency.
in the
It's the complacency he
on
had
Wednesday.
last season when he was
Right.
scoring
Yeah.
and telling us how we should think. You yourself, you don't
Yeah.
think, then you're telling us we should.
30 goals last season. That was great. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but you guys will try to do something like you did yesterday. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Chelsea will win.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if I have to take a player From if I have to take one player from Chelsea, it's going to be Caicedo. That's the only player I'm gonna take. They give me a chance to take one player. If on the other hand they give you a chance to pick one player from United, who's that player going to be?
Yeah. This is a big question, and it's a very simple answer.
Okay.
You don't have any quality that I need.
Okay.
But but I think Menu would not be bad. Menu would not be
Okay.
bad.
I hear
But
you. You
aside
don't
him,
have quality, but
you don't
you
have any
pick Menu.
exceptional. You don't have any
Okay.
exceptional quality. But even Menu, even for Menu yesterday, he did some glimpse. He showed off some few things, but it's not to
Right.
my standard anyway.
But you will
Sorry,
still
but
take Menu if you have one chance. Don't try to be
um,
complacent. You just take one if you get a chance. I've already taken one, so you have to take one.
yeah, like um, Menu's not bad, but I'll pick him for Accra or folk, but not for Chelsea.
Okay. All right. Fair point. Fair point. All righty. So we are almost at the end
Are
of
you
the
cool with that?
show.
Are you cool with that? Are you
That's
cool with
that's
that?
the, that's the choice you made, right? I respect your choices. I don't have to, disrespect or
I love you,
disagree.
my brother.
It's a choice.
I
It's your
love you, my
choice.
brother, but it doesn't fit in.
Yeah, that's fine. You said you choose Menu and then you send him on loan to Accra, so folk. That's fair point. That's your choice. So, hey,
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
what
yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
So it's
All
all
right. Thank
good.
you.
It's all good. Well,
Thanks,
I guess we'll
thanks
find
for
out in the
understanding.
next 2 days. So don't worry about that. But we
So
are
no, don't. I said don't say days. In the next few couple of hours.
in the next few hours, in the next 72 hours or so, we'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Everyone is going to see their
Are you
smoothness.
ready? Are you really ready?
Everyone is going to see their smoothness level, as we
Are you
all
guys
say.
really
So
ready?
I'm very, very ready and I'm excited. So on that segue, let's jump into the predictions and then see um, see if your team's defense will be tighter than Manchester United banner. Let's do this. So with the starting lineup, who are you going to be starting for this game? Your first 11 that you think is going to win you the game.
I don't really like Sanchez, but I don't really like Sanchez, but I don't have any alternative.
Okay.
We've not proven the second keeper. I know he's good, but we've not tried him, so Sanchez will be there.
Okay.
Of course, is this guy eligible to play? James.
Rich James, he got a red card. I don't know if it's a 2 match ban also. I think it's a 1 match ban, which he sat out today. So he probably may be
Okay.
eligible.
Okay. So all right. So he plays. And then we have Silva, Thiago Silva.
Okay.
Then we'll get that long tall guy, Bashar whatever,
Badiashile. Badiashile.
Badiashile. Yeah,
Okay.
and then Disasi. Then we get
Hmm.
Disasi. That'll be fine for the defense.
Okay.
So it's going to be a 4-3-2. So when you have someone like them, the Casedo, you said Caliga is not playing, so we have the
Yeah, Gallagher had a
Casedo.
red
We
card, so
have
it's not playing.
okay, so we have Casedo. We have how do you call it? Enzo, and then we have what's his name? This boy. Oh, come on, Palmer.
Hmm.
That's
Okay.
perfect. So
All right.
then the wings, of course, will have Sterling. We'll
Hmm.
have I honestly like this guy, but he plays like a child. Inoko or Inogwe or whatever, British boy. He plays
Hmm.
like a small boy. Even though
Okay.
he's good, he plays just like he's very slow. But for your side, he's got the speed and he can outplay any of your defense on the flanks. So if I
Okay.
get him, I'll be fine. If I don't get him and I get because James can overlap and
Yeah.
James can outweigh all your defense. Yeah. So um fine. If I get him, fine. If I don't get him, fine. But for the striker, Michael Jackson will just do the dance
Okay.
for us and
Okay. I hear you. I
we
hear
go.
you. Yeah, that's
I
that's
believe
not
in
a
that guy. I believe in that guy.
that's not a,
Even
that's
though
not a
even though
bad
you don't
answer.
like him, and you call him Michael Jackson, it's better than Jima in Ghana that is playing as Rashford, who has dyed hair. I don't know if it's brown or
No, don't
whatever.
worry.
He's better than him.
It's all good.
He
Let
has
me go
more
through
goals.
my
So,
lineup. I know my
all
lineup
right.
is not going to for this game. It's not going to include Rashford. So I'm still going to retain my support or backing for Onana. So Onana is going to be in goal on the
Oh,
left back.
Ooh.
Let me go through. I didn't
Oh na
challenge
na na
your
na na
lineup.
na.
Let me tell
Oh
you my
na na
lineup,
na
and then
na
you
na
can say
na.
something.
Oh na 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 na.
Oh na na na
Oh
na
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 na.
na
It's
na na.
going to be
All
in
right, all
goal. Don't
right.
worry
Oh
about it.
na.
Onana in goal.
The same. Oh na 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 na.
Oh boy, but Onana
All
stays
right,
in goal.
continue.
Nah, Onana stays in goal. Left
Sure,
back is going to be Luke Shaw. And
that's
then
good.
in the two center backs, I'm going to
That's good.
bring in Lindelof back to pair with Maguire. On the right, I'm going to have Wan-Bissaka. I'm going to have
Maguire,
I'm going to have
Maguire,
Maguire in there. So nah, you don't
and
have to keep
Bissaka.
interjecting. I let you have your moment.
That's good. Come on, let's go. Let's
Let
go.
me have my
Sorry,
moment.
sorry, sorry,
That's my
sorry.
back four. In the two, I'm gonna play
Yeah.
two midfielders in Mainu, Kobe Mainu, right? And then I'll have Amrabat play this game.
Okay.
I think I'm going to have McTominay sit it out this time around, and then I'll play Bruno Fernandes right in front of them. On the left wing, I'm going to play Garnacho. And then on the right wing, I'm going to play Anthony. Rashford is going to sit this one out. He hasn't really, impressed the entire of the season. So hopefully he comes on in the second half or something, but he's not going to start in my lineup. And then on the forward line, number 9
Okay.
position, I'm going to play Rasmus Højlund. So this is my team that I know is going to give me something out of the game on Wednesday. All good. Okay. So
Are you playing Holland?
uh,
Are you playing Holland or Highland?
it doesn't matter. Don't worry. It's Højlund, Rasmus Højlund. Don't worry. We got
All
our
right.
number
All
9.
right.
He's going to yeah. So I'm just gonna segue
How
and
many goals
say
does he
that
have?
he doesn't have any
How many
goals in
goals
the
does he have
Premier
so
League, but
far?
he has 5 Champions League goals. He's my first
Oh,
goal scorer is going to be Rasmus Højlund in this game. He's going to open his Premier League account with his first Premier League goal against Chelsea. And who
I
do you
can
think
tell you. I
the
can tell
first
you
goal
for.
scorer of your team will be?
I can tell you for a fact that within the next 15 minutes, we'll have Nicolas scoring the first goal, and then
Okay.
just after that, 3 minutes after the 18th minute, you have Sterling scoring another goal. So we'll give you 3-0 before first half.
Okay. All right. Having said that, and what do you think the final scoreline is going to be? If you scored that 3 goals in the first half, what is the entirety of the game? What do you think the final scoreline is going to be?
It's going to be like 5-1
Wow,
in
that's
favor
a
of
bold
Chelsea.
prediction.
Yeah,
This is not a video game. Is this for real or you're just kidding?
I'm not kidding. I'm telling you because I told you the first 15 minutes Jackson will score, then
Okay.
Sterling will also score, and then
Okay.
we'll have this guy scoring again from header Thiago Silva. Then in the
Okay.
second half, Jackson will score again, and then Modric will come and score. So that will be 5. Then we'll have
Okay.
an own goal for you, just to mm, yeah.
Okay.
You guys will not score anything.
So that's your prediction. Well, my prediction is going to be Manchester United 3, Chelsea 1. So simple. And as I have mentioned, Rasmus Højlund is going
It will
to
be
score the first goal. Probably Bruno gets a goal in there, and then Garnacho also gets a goal in there. So I'm saying Manchester United 3, Chelsea 1. So to cap off the predictions, who do you think is going to be the man of the match of this game?
Casado.
Casado will be the man of the match. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a midfield battle on Wednesday. So my man of the match is going to be Bruno. Bruno Fernandes is my man of the match. Cool.
We hope to
So
see so.
yeah, we
If
shall
if
see
if
what
if, if
happens.
only he's not going to shout. If only he's not going to shout on referees to give unnecessary cards.
Don't
That's
worry.
what
I
it's
was
about.
gonna ask
You only
on
shout
a
on
scale
referees
to
to give cards.
one on a scale
And
of
I was
1
I
to
was
VAR.
honestly I was
How dramatic will the games be?
it's gonna be a one-way sided game because Chelsea is gonna run out the whole show, and
Okay.
I mean you guys should be trying to defend, but it's gonna be a Chelsea game. Like on a scale of 1 to VAR, I'll give you 1. VAR will try to scoop in certain things in your favor, but it's not gonna work.
Okay. I see. Well, I
Mm.
really hope for a drama-free game. I just want us to school Chelsea in this game so that they wouldn't have the excuse of blaming VAR and wrong penalty decisions and all that. So I really hope it's a free and fair game. I want to see total, complete football in this game. So that's what it is for right now.
Are you gonna are you
Cool.
are you gonna call me and do this video again after the match?
Yeah, well, it depends. We can arrange something and figure it out. Maybe if God willing,
All
right?
right.
All right, folks. This one has been a really exciting show. The time flew by really, really quick. And Reggie, my brother, as I always call him on my streams, has been, gracious with his time. And we have been bantering back and forth, as you can see. It's all for the love of the game, right? So I'll see you all on the next one. Peace. All right, people. That was a really, really interesting one with Reggie, my brother. Now you can enjoy the bonus banner track after the interview. Banner track, yo. Under the floodlights at Old Trafford we stand, ready to take on Chelsea with a game plan so grand. We are poised to win, to send them crashing all the way down. With Rashford and Bruno, we'll take the crown. Our skills are sharp, our moves are so slick. We'll mesmerize Chelsea, we'll do the trick. We'll score the goals, we'll make the plays. From Labadi to Old Trafford, we'll set the pace. We'll send them packing, tails between their legs. We'll show them what we made of, we'll leave them in shreds. Glory Man United, the Reds are flaming hot. Reggie, my brother, you've lost the fly.